Well, good morning, my lovely Leos. Welcome to the SoulFull Creator channel. Today, I thought we would jump in and do a spread called the Heaven and Earth spread, where I take a look at the earthly energies that you're embodying, and then the energies of the soul, which are our higher self or our heaven energies. And then we take a look at the pathway in between and how to get there. By the way, cheers to you. Good morning. Just having a little sip of my coffee. Starting out my beautiful day. It's a beautiful day out there. Hope you guys are doing something fun today and creating. Before we get started, I wanted to share with you, I just meditated on your energy, and the message that I kept getting for you is just, plant the garden, tend to the garden. Not sure what that means, but whether you're in the planting phase and you're planting seeds for something new, or whether it's about needing to manage your garden, right? The garden has, it get weeds, it needs water, it needs love, it needs light, it needs the elements, fire, air, water, earth. It needs rich soil that's got roots that can grow in nutritious soil of truth. It needs the beautiful air, oxygen. It needs to grow towards the sun. It needs light, it needs warmth, right? It needs water, it needs love. So I don't know if that's meaning something to you, and spring is around the corner, and so maybe you've got some ideas that are coming through. I don't know. We'll take a look at that. So let's go ahead and tap into the collective energy of my lovely Leos, my lions out there, my soulmates. Let's call on the soulmates from the other side, holy angels, spirits, and guides. Please give us a sign, give us some cards that will let me know what's going on with my Leo soulmates. What kind of energy? What's going on with my Leos? Oop, there you go, Leo, you just showed up in your own reading. Strength card reversed. There's a couple that want to come out. What else is going on with my Leos? I'm so excited for summer, you guys. Winter is on its way out, and it's been like 50 degrees here in Utah. I live in near Salt Lake City, and we were able to go out for a walk yesterday, got in the sauna yesterday, did some detoxing, been drinking some water. I'm wanting to lose some pounds. Just feeling like that winter weight's been holding me back, and my energy's been down. I've been really tired, so hope you guys are enjoying the sun that we've had lately, the heat, the warmth. Okay, we're going to go ahead. That gives me a good enough picture about what's going on. Now let's take a look at your soul, Leo. There we go. Thank you, spirits, angels, and guides. Our soulmates from the other side. Please guide us, our Leo soulmates. What do they need to know about their soulful journey? What would their soul like to say? What is the soul's message? What is the soul's purpose? What is the soul's gift? What would the soul like to experience in this physical realm? Tell us what are the desires of the soul? What's going on with the Leo's soulful journey? There we go. Leo, you're showing up all over the place. You just got the sun. That's the other card that's your childlike, playful energy. So that's always good to see you showing up in your own reading. And we got another one. We have a couple more. Holy angels, spirits, and guides, soulmates from the other side. What else would my Leo soulmates, what would they like to see, do in this lifetime? What's going on with their soulful journey? Thank you so much. I'd like to get one more card, please. At least one more card. There we go. All right, let's take a look at the pathway in between heaven and earth. What is the advice from our soulmates on the other side, holy angels, spirits, and guides? Please give us some advice for our lovely Leo soulmates. Ooh, we got a lot right there. Wonderful. Okay, I think that's enough to work with, Leo. Let's dive on in and take a look, see what you got going on. Well, first of all, you show up as a strength card. However, this was in the reverse. So what this is telling me is that you're struggling a little bit. You're feeling a little bit weak, like you don't have the strength to keep going. This has been, it sounds like here is this maiden with this infinity symbol above her head, and she's trying to open the jaws of the lion And that takes, calm energy, and it takes patience, and it takes courage. And with it showing up in the reverse, even though this is you, Leo, it's showing that you're feeling a little bit like you could use some strength from the universe. Like you're feeling a little bit weak and like you'd need some more energy. Maybe you're struggling to have the confidence to move you forward. But there's a necessary lesson that's going to be coming to the surface. There's something that you need to see. There'll be some sudden change, sudden revelation. Something's that's not built on truth is going to fall down so that you can see the truth of it. So there's a lesson out there that you need to see from what's been going on in your life. And it has something to do with being closed off. You're definitely, this guy right here, he's got his arms folded, and he's like, I'm saying no to the universe. He's not got open arms. He's not receiving the blessings from the universe. He's not accepting what's happening in his journey. So there is some sort of a blessing, a gift, an opportunity. It's a cup. It's something that will bring you happiness. And you may be rejecting that because you're bored. You might think that maybe this opportunity that's coming in isn't for you. You have some doubts about whether it's a new love, a new relationship, a new career, a new project, but you're just not quite sure about it. And so your arms aren't quite open. Maybe it's because you're not sure if it resonates with what you want, but we'll take a look and maybe we can ask some more questions about that. It's definitely saying that you've worked really hard on your journey, that you've kind of been in an energy of you've had hard lessons, basically. You've had a lot of adversity, you've had some disappointment, some hard lessons, and you've kind of been the energy of wanting to win, and it's all about you and what do you get out of it. But now, because it was in the reverse, it's saying you're really getting out of that energy of ego, you're really getting out of that, and you're being able to learn that hard lesson that you had to go through this was for your soul's growth. But there is some hesitation about moving forward with an idea because you haven't fleshed it out yet. So the Ace of Swords, but in reverse, is asking you to flesh that idea out a little bit more. And then when you get more clarity, you'll be able to move forward on whatever it is, whether it's this new idea, this could be a new relationship, new career, new passion project, but something is speaking to you. There's a truth that's speaking to your soul, something, a direction that you want to go, but you need to flesh that out a little bit more. Now, what's in your way, Leo, is the devil. Of course it is. My Leos are so much fun. I love Leos. I'm attracted to Leos. Leos are a very attractive sign. They're the sign of the child, the playful energy of the child, of the sun, of happiness, of creativity. But what's getting in the way, Leo, is some sort of, it's either addiction, attachment, or limitation. The devil is all about our temptations, the things that are holding us back, these two people are chained. So something's holding them back from rising to their highest potential. Your soul really wants you to see that. So if you feel like you're attached to a particular person, you've got some sort of a love addiction, that this is the person that you think you need to be with and you're not going to be happy until you're with that person, that could be holding you back. It may be that you've got some bad habits that you need to break that are holding you back from living your best life. It could be that you just are in the energy of limitation, of not believing in yourself, and that way of thinking needs to be thrown away. So this also is my sexual card. It's the energy of attraction, and in our lowest self, on the human realm and the earthly realm, a lot of our human self gets stuck in addiction and sex, right? And that's what we define as attraction. In the higher realms, it can be about empowering yourself with the energy of playfulness and abundance and love, and becoming like a really bright light bulb, if you will. So I like to say, as you act is what you attract. So how you act is what you attract. If you're a battery that has a lot of energy and is burning with desire, and you're going to be attracting, things in your life, new opportunities, new careers, new people, attracting success. But if you're a vessel of this darker, heavier, painful, addictive energy, then that's what you're going to be attracting, is more opportunity that I'm not enough, or more opportunity, more experiences of I need this. I need this to be okay. I need my things that make me comfortable. I need my addictions. I need to shop. I need to have lots of sex. I need to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend because I'm codependent, right? It's not the energy of empowerment, which is the sun. And that might have something to do with your lesson, Leo, that when you realize that the necessary lesson is that, to really embody your true energy of your soul is that inner child. What does that inner child want to do? Go out and play, right? Wants to create and play. We're the happiest when we're, over Christmas, when I ended up getting COVID on Christmas Eve and was quarantined for a couple weeks. And so with my family, we just sat and painted like little children. We went and got some canvases that had prints on them, and I bought all these oil paints and all these different brushes and painted and did puzzles and just had fun with life, right? Just re-getting that passion, reigniting that passion, that playful energy. Your soul's also wanting you to recognize that you're really resourceful. So Six of Pentacles is you're in the energy of love and harmony and equality. And this guy right here, he's holding the scales because he recognizes he's in the energy of balance when it comes to I have enough so I can give. So he's then feeding the poor, or feeding the hungry. So being in the energy of knowing that you have enough and that you can continue to give and have that love of, I call reciprocal love, where reciprocity of give and receive is in flow. You also have the energy of fairness, equality. This is a destiny card. This is the card of balancing, making our decisions with responsibility, making sure that we're being fair with our decisions, making sure that we're being that our actions are just and equal. It's in some cases when you get the Justice card, it can mean that you're in a position to win, that abundance is coming your way, that things are in your favor. I mean, you look really blessed here. Your soul's saying playful, success, abundance, reciprocity. You have enough to give, and things are going. Acting right. You just act right, make just decisions, and things are in your favor, or you're being set up to win. But you're also getting the Judgment card next to the Justice card, which is interesting in the soul position, where the angel is calling you to wake up and have a rebirth, to step into your soul's purpose, right? It's the call of destiny. It's awakening. It's having that self-reflection and being able to rebirth yourself. This was in the reverse, though. There may be a part of you that's resisting the call to begin the soulful journey to become so full of love that you can't help but give your gift and pass that love on and give back to creation. If you're resisting that journey in some way, there may be a part of you that needs to forgive the human journey. The fact that we all had to be human in order to, it's an evolution, right? We're going through a spiritual evolution where we learned what we needed from the human experience, and now it's taking those lessons with us and rising above the lessons and only taking the good with us into our soulful journey, where now we're living in a reality of truth, not in a reality of illusion, if that makes sense. So, maybe there's something about addiction and attachment, and there's a necessary lesson there that you need to learn that will give you the strength to keep going, right? And keep going meaning mastering the self-control, because this is an 8, and 8's all about self-mastery. You're on the lesson of self-mastery in some form or fashion. And so I'm asking you, I guess that you would ask, are you resisting the call? Let's take a look at what the advice of our soulmates on the other side, our holy angels, spirits, and guides have to say. So you have the Hierophant, but it's coming in a reverse position where the Hierophant is about resisting the journey. Again, it's like turning away from the light. When it's in reverse, it's a spiritual leader. When it's in the reverse, it might mean that you're denying that you don't want to be a spiritual leader, that you're closing yourself off from. Spirituality is about having boundaries, right? So that love can flourish and grow. And so if you're closing yourself off, or maybe you don't have boundaries, that's another thing, is you maybe haven't figured out that love does need boundaries. And there might be someone showing up in your life to teach you that lesson, because there's a relationship here. So I'm, intuitively I'm getting the hint that maybe you have been in a relationship where someone's been kind of pushing you, and That's why you're feeling weak, because they want to take, and they're not giving, and you're not putting away boundaries, and they're just all in it for so that they can win it, meaning that what's in it for them. So take a look at your relationships and see if you've got a relationship that's maybe pulling you away from the light, that's not feeding your soul, that's making you want to close off. Maybe you've got to put some boundaries in place in a relationship. The King of Swords is coming in too, which is saying that, getting clear about what it is that you are wanting to create, getting clear about what your soul's desire is, being really analytical, ethical, and also being willing to cut someone out. You've got the King of Swords right there with the Lovers. So this person that is draining you, that is using, I call them, if you're attracting a relationship where it's okay to use and abuse, and you're allowing yourself to be used and abused and drained by others, then you're actually probably doing that yourself. So maybe taking a hard look at, because like attracts like. We act what we attract. So are you using and abusing others? Has that been something that maybe needs to be cut out, right? Because there's the blade of the swords of truth, and that I'm getting this hit that this person in your life that has been pulling you away from the light, from filling yourself up with love, the one that you've been afraid to put some boundaries in place, could potentially be, hurting your family in some way. It's creating a dysfunctional family. So whether it's a spouse that's doing this to you, that truth needs to be brought into light and shared, or if it's someone that you're dating that you just are thinking you're addicted to them and you think you need them and you're codependent on them and you don't think you can be happy without them, that's all false. That's not a reality. We want to turn this happiness card, which is 10 of Cups, around. So right now we have dysfunction. And another message from your soul is that you're going to be moving forward. You're going to have a victory through this challenge of standing up for yourself, and go to battle. You're worth it. Stand up for yourself. Take the action of what you need to take in order to have the victory in your life to fix the situation. So that is what I'm getting for you on your Heaven and Earth reading. I hope you guys are enjoying these readings. Let me know if you enjoy this or not. Let's go ahead and take a surrender card. What is it that my Leo soulmates need to surrender? Please give us a card. Holy angels, spirits, and guides. What do my Leos need to surrender? We've got a card right here that's couple cards that want to come out. Okay, so Spirit is asking you to surrender to silence, and then to surrender to defensiveness. So just ask yourself if there's something there that you need to see, maybe going into silence to be able to actually listen to your soul, and then get out of your own way. Being defensive is, and I believe that, let's see, did that one show up? I thought we had the wands, the 5 of Wands, but I'm not seeing it. So defensiveness is a sign of weakness, which goes back to the Strength card being in reverse. So, to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So this is all part of your soul journey. And, if you need to speak to this person that's kind of been draining you, and this person that's not, it's up to you to put up your boundaries, right? Boundaries is all about self-love. And so I think that that's what we will go with this, is that the final advice here is to tend to your garden, was how it started out, right? And so you're creating this beautiful life, and you've been in the human journey, and you're trying to rise into the soulful journey. And this is your life. These are the seeds that you planted. This is your garden, right? And where there are weeds, if there are people that are weeds that are not a good reflection for you, that are draining your energy, that are making you weak, it's time for you to cut them out. Get out that King of Swords, cut them out, and stand up for yourself. Speak your truth. Listen to what they have to say so that you can see the truth, the necessary lesson in it, and then realize and accept that this is all part of your journey, so that you can learn from this truth and get out of this energy of confusion, right? We really want you to be able to see the truth. And I think the truth has something to do with realizing that that letting go of whatever this is, the attachment, the person, the addiction, the habit that you're trying to break, that is the key to you feeling alive. And you are Leo. You are the energy of the sun. The sun is about hope, healing, faith, inspiration, generosity, being at peace. It's the inner child that's wanting to come out and play. And I think that's where we will end it, is let go so your soul can come out and play. And that's really the message of the day. So hope you guys will enjoy that and go be a soulful creator and create a better day. We'll see you on the next one.